Good day everyone, my name is Athira Azman and I am going to present on the topic of racial discrimination and masculinity. So back in 1968, a strike was held to attempt to civilize black men workers who were facing racism. Researchers found that there was a connection between racial discrimination and masculinity threat, especially amongst black men. Therefore, Goff, De Leon, and Khan conducted a research to measure to what extent is masculinity threatened in terms of physical appearance when racial discrimination is applied, or in other words, judging by the amount of push-ups they performed and also how they respond to racial and discriminatory feedback. There are four hypotheses which are mentioned in this article. The first one is black men, but not white men, project their physical prowess as a way of responding to racial discrimination. The second one is black men, but not white men, perceive racism as a threat to masculinity. Now, the third one is the increase of masculine behaviors among black men, which are caused by the masculinity threat that they encountered. And the fourth one is white men tend to assert their social status as a response to racial discrimination. Now, in order to test out the four hypotheses, the research is further divided into two studies. The first study was conducted to test out the first hypothesis by measuring the number of push-ups an individual performed prior to and after receiving discriminatory feedback. Whereas the second study was conducted to test out the second, third, and fourth hypothesis by replicating and extending the first study with an addition of word search puzzles, which include masculinity threat words to test out the second hypothesis, and a 7-item scale measuring an individual's perceptions on their social status to test out the fourth hypothesis. Now, the results for both studies showed support to the hypotheses that were listed out. However, the main problem is which serves as a limitation to the study, is that there is an exclusion of women in the study. Thus, the results are unable to determine whether women would behave similarly to men in circumstances like these. So, future research should include how women would react and respond to racial discrimination. That is all from me. Thank you very much.